I think there are resources out there because people are beginning to recognise a problem, which is awesome. But I think it's been at the cost of so many stolen dreams and so many young women like, oh, okay, well, I'm just not meant to do what he's doing, or I'm not capable because I'm a young woman. So although I think there are lots out there, you know, my own community, and so many others similar and really powerful women online who are championing these great things, I think there are things out there, but at what cost? Because all of these businesses and all of these driven women behind them have years of being told, oh, you can't do that, or oh, well, you failed, why don't you go do this, or oh, why aren't you doing this? So I think it is sad that at the expense of people's feelings, but I'm glad that there are things now popping up and popping around that young women can get involved with and learn from. I see so many like Instagram pages, you know, girls who graduate, and then you've got like girls who travel, girls in marketing, women in tech, all of these communities and spaces online that young women can learn from. And I think it's needed, because when I was at school, and not so much at university, purely because I didn't attend much and I was working, and any chance I could sleep in rather than go to a lecture, I would take it. But yeah, definitely at school and in previous workplaces, I felt like a lesser part of the team, or I've been in teams before where I've made a mistake that a male employee has done the exact same, and suddenly I'm in trouble. Suddenly I need to sit down like, oh, Sophie, are you okay? Rather than like, oh, no worries, we'll move on, don't do it again, and making this big thing out of it. And I think what's really sad for me is at the time I didn't realise. I just thought, oh, it's my fault. Oh, I'm just not good enough. Oh, photography is just a rubbish choice, so I'm not going to pursue it. And I think we need people to be like, well, no, actually, it's not you. It's this big wide world we live in, and it's societal pressures on young women and the views that social media have imposed on us. But yeah, I'm glad that there are things out there. As we've said, the internet can be an awful place, but it can be one of the best places. There are so many spaces now for women to get support and learn and learn that they can be free to be who they are and do what they want to do. But it is sad that it's come at the expense of so many dreams.
I love that you say at the expense of so many dreams, because it is so true.
Yeah,
like, it's interesting. My one of my friends, he said to me he never realised the kind of gender divide, if you like, in how people are treated, particularly online, until I blew up on LinkedIn.
Wow, yeah.
And he would look at the comments that I received versus the comments that he would receive on almost an identical opinion, and it was completely different.
Yeah.
Like, I would be personally attacked and he would be championed.
Yeah.
Or people were like, oh, I don't really agree with you, mate, and like, here's why. Whereas the same person would comment that on his, one be like, you stupid women, like, you're so arrogant, you're so da-da-da-da. And it's similar things about talking about money. Like, I see my male counterparts being like, we just sold our business for 500 million quid. And everyone's like, wow, that's amazing stuff. We talk about the fact we just did a record month, and everyone's like why are you talking about money? You're so arrogant. Like, how, who do you think you are to be talking about that kind of stuff? And I didn't even realize it was a thing until pointed it out to me. He was like, look, it's not just one isolated incident. It's every single time you say something that other people don't agree with. It's like this knee-jerk reaction to be like, you're wrong. Whereas with him, it was like, you're wrong, mate, but like, let me tell you why. So it is really interesting.